Hello everyone, I am teacher Jessica, and in this video we will learn how to convert decimal number to hexadecimal in a fun, easy, and step-by-step. So, if you've been wondering or confused about what is hexadecimal means or how to get from base 10 to base 16, then this video is definitely for you. Start with some basics. So we're all used to decimal numbers. That's the number system we use every day. So decimal is also called base 10 because it uses 10 digits from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, the hexadecimal or base 16 use 16 symbols. The digits from 0 to 9 are still there, but once we go beyond 9, we use letters. Here how it works. In hexadecimal, 10 means or A. Then 11 means B, 12 means C, 13 means D, and 14 means E, and so on. You might be also wondering, why do we even need the hexadecimal? So, hexadecimal is very important in computing and programming. It's a compact way to represent binary numbers which computers use to process data. Instead of writing long binary codes like 101010 or 1100, programmers use hexadecimal to make it shorter and easier to read. Now that we understand what hexadecimal is, let's go through with the 4 simple steps to convert a decimal number into hexadecimal. First step is to divide the decimal number by 16. Write down the remainder. If the remainder is greater than 9, replace it with the corresponding hexadecimal character. A for 10, B for 11, C is for 12, and so on. Step number 2. Repeat the process. Divide the resulting quotient by 16 and record the remainder until the quotient equal to or become 0. Step 3. Reverse the remainder. Arrange the remainders in reverse order from bottom to top. And lastly, write the final hexadecimal number. Use proper subscripts. Write the hexadecimal number with the subscripts 16. Example, 24 base 16 to differentiate it from other number system. Okay, now let's try to convert the decimal to hexadecimal with our example 5386. So 5386 divided by 16 because hexadecimal is 16. So 16 divided by 386 is 336. So 336 times 16 is equal to 500 or 5376, and that will give us our first remainder 10. That's right. So our first remainder is 10, but in hexadecimal we don't write it just a 10. Instead, we represent 10 as a letter A. So, our first remainder is A. And our first quotient is the 336. Now, let's get the 336 and divide it by 16. So, 336 divided by 16 is 21 with the quotient of 10. So, let's verify it. So, 16 times 21 is 336. 336. So, 336 minus 336 is 0. So, our second remainder is 0. Now, let's get again our second quotient, which is the 21. Again, uulitin lang natin yung process hanggang maging 0 yung remainder natin. Or maging 0 yung quotient natin. So, let's divide the 21 by 16. So, 21 divided by 16 is 1. And that gives us a remainder of 5. So, let's do our math. 16 multiplied by 1 is equal to 16. And 21 minus 16 is equal to 5. So, our third remainder is 5. And our quotient is 1. And for our step 4, since 1 na yung sagot natin as a quotient kanina, let's divide it by 16. So, 16 divided by 1. And that will be, since 1 divided by 16, the quotient is 0. This will be, so ang remainder natin is 1. And our fourth remainder is 1. So, here, we can stop na. Pwede na tayong mag-stop dito since ang quotient na natin ay 0. Which means we have completed the conversion process. So, let's all gather the remainders. Remember, we have write them from bottom to top. Okay. Yung first remainder natin is A. The second is 0. The third one is 5. And lastly, we got our 1. So, from last to first, 1, 5, 0, and A. Therefore, our hexadecimal represents of 5, 3, 8, 6 is equal to 1, 5, 0, A. And let's not forget to put our base or the hexadecimal base 16. So that's it. Our hexadecimal is 150A base 16. That's how we convert a decimal number to hexadecimal. Once you understand the pattern of dividing and converting remainders, it becomes quick and easy. This is especially helpful in computer science where hex is used to represent binary data more compactly. Thank you.